last week I kind of had a breakout. I had an allergic reaction to a new face cream that was supposed to be hyperallergenic, and it must have had some sort of oil in there that my skin did not like. So today we don't look too bad, considering like last week we were doing a bit of a hive, had kind of like hives and stuff down her neck. So this week I bought some QV cleansing wipes, and they come in a 25 pack. This brand is quite well known for having good skin care, especially for those who have sensitive skin or eczema or dermatitis like I do. So I'm just going to clean my face. This is usually what I do when I'm in a rush in the morning. Or just to get that excess dirt off and sometimes I use it after like having a shower and washing my face, just to get that excess dirt off. There's a little bit there that I may have missed like the night before. So yeah. And then they're not really scented. They've got a good cloth. They just smell clean. So yeah, they're one of the ones I use. Don't mind my nails. I try to paint them. They're terrible. This hand, okay. This hand, terrible. Always the way. So yeah, these are really good. I like them. So I'm just going to cleanse that off. So then what I do before I put on any makeup, that's usually what I do just to make sure they're all clean. And then I put on Olay Complete Sensitive. Now, I did use this before, and I tried another brand, Aveeno, and like usually I have no problem with their products, but they must have had an oil in there that my skin doesn't like. And it was like hypoallergenic, all these other things, and my skin didn't like it. Now, with that, I also use E45. Now, E45 is a relatively new brand, and it is a dermatological cream. That isn't, that's big and long. And I have been using it since my face got the allergic reaction. So we're going to put this one on first, then we're going to put on the Olay Complete. And this is just it doesn't feel really heavy. It's just a good sort of thing. And some people like with eczema or dermatitis or like really sensitive dry skin like I do have, they find they like thicker, kind of creamier base. So this is basically what it looks like. And I just dab it on my face. I look a bit crazy. And because I am also going to go for a matte face today with a bit of a luminosity, because I'm going to mix foundations, because I don't like looking ghostly white. We're just going to rub that in. Make sure I get around the nose, because that's my dry point, as we know. Then you bring it down the neck a bit. But yeah, I really moisturize that in. I like having a moisturized base. Looking good. And then I moisturize the rest into my hands. So this is the Olay Complete, and it's got UVA and UVB protection broad spectrum, and I like it. But this, I did have the pump bottle before, but this is a bigger bottle, and it has like a squirty top. So I'll just squirt that on the back of my hand. Ooh, big sounds. And then we're just going to put that back up there. Then we're just going to apply that lip read to our face. Now, because I am of sensitive skin and I live in Australia, you got to have some sort of sun protection. Even if it's a little bit, it helps you just that little bit. So I'm going to have ultra moisturized skin. But I'm a dry ass person, so I really need that. I also use this one over nighttime, just to get rid of that kind of, and it was only like $5.50. Most dermatological creams are like $12 for like this size. And my boyfriend laughs at me for this, but I also have Cetaphil. Now it's the baby daily lotion, and he's like, why don't you use the proper one? And I'm like, because I'm sensitive. I have sensitive skin. I need the baby one. Anyway, he complains about it, and I was like, babe, it's the way we have to go, because I don't like this is what I use on my body mainly, because I've used stronger stuff and it really does, my skin doesn't like it. So that's what I use. And this is what I use on my hands. It's a thicker one, and it's good old Palmer's, and it's thick, so like it doesn't even ooze out, it's just thick. And that's what I use in my hands, because I get, like, I don't know whether anybody else really gets this, but you get the dry part up here and along the fingers, especially if you're in like a job that you have to wash your hands 50,000 a day. It's the 50,000 times a day, like a nurse or a doctor or a cook or anything like that. You got to wash your hands 55,000 times a day, so you need something like that. I also apply QV face lip balm. It ranges from about $5 in store, and it is got SPF 30 in it, so which is really good. And squeeze it out. Ooh, it dropped on me. Squeeze it out and just apply liberally. Oh, this is going to be summer friendly. You know, you get the good lip balm going. And I also get like this red, like dry patch here, which is really the bane of my existence sometimes. So I'm pretty much, oh no, don't you love that when you get something there? And your hair's moisturized now, extra time. This is one, has anybody ever used this? This is good for when you're got like, it's good for blackheads and stuff like that. So I use that probably a couple of times a week, not all the time, because my skin goes really dry if I use it all the time, because it is kind of like a dry kind of formula to try and soak up that dirt. So now, where did I put that primer? So I'm loving this primer at the moment. Ultra Base Face Base Primer by Revolution. I get most of my Revolution products from Glam Raider. They're pretty good. And another good online shopping company that does Afterpay as well, and I think ZipPay, is Cosmetic Capital. And they do like bargains on there too. So just gonna spread and pat. So you can kind of see the difference there. I mean, like, I've bought NYX Cosmetics for like $2, $2.95. Like, you could get all your makeup there for like $50, and it's like mostly like normal drugstore. You've got NYX. like no really high-end brands, but they're really known brands. So you get mainly all of them. And like I've tried, and they're really good. And I actually found them online. I was just looking one day and I bought from them a couple of times. Like I live in, regional New South Wales kind of thing. And we get that, I get it within, a couple of days. So yeah, like they're amazingly quite quick. And I mean, they do nail polishes, they do skincare, face products. Probably the only thing they don't do is like your more medicated creams, like more your eczema and all that kind of stuff. But I do like a couple of other websites like Flora and Fauna, Nourish Life. So I do kind of use them as well. If you really, and they're also got vegan, organic, natural makeup as well. If that's what you're looking for. So now we're going to go on to some color correcting because I need it. Like I'm like, you can't really see it, but I do get like bits and pieces of redness, especially around my nose. So we're gonna squirt that all over our face, apparently, Max. I'm just gonna put my other side there. And this is what I like to do because I do have a very red chin. And up here, I'm quite red. And I get it along this part of my my eyes. So like the top below your eyebrow kind of bit. It looks scary actually. So then we're going to use my Revolution concealer. I just glossed it there for a minute. I love the doe foot on it. It's quite big. And it's like it kind of matches the kind of bits that I never show anyone. The bits that don't get the sun. Generally. And like I attack this dark bit here. Anyone else like attack that bit? Generally that's what I do. Then I've got like I've got cross lines and then I've got like them. And that's from squinting. Look at this. Where are you? There. So I put a bit on my nose. And I got that in at C.05 as you saw in my last video, so but working on getting another one actually, but maybe a bit. Somewhere I go red. I mean, if they did a red concealer for something, no. Yeah, no. I'm quite pale in winter, but we're first day of spring today, so we're going to decide to do some kind of florally. It was such a beautiful day yesterday. Supposed to get to 19, 20 today, which is good. I like that. I like when it does that. I like to do my ears a little bit. As you notice, I don't do my eyes first. I never do my eyes first. Like, I will always have the bags there, though. me pounding it into the skin. I might need a bit more concealer on that bit. So today I'm probably going to mix 2 or 3 foundations together. Only because I want a bit of, like, I want coverage, but I want that feeling. And then the, like, 2 pimples I have on my chin. Anyway, happens. So, we're looking pale. We're looking great. So then, sorry about that. Hay fever's going to get me next. So, I'm doing a matte base with the Revolution. This is in F0.5. May have been too pale. See, this one is C foundation pale. So we're also gonna do this. Now we're gonna mix it though. So we are going to mix it with wherever I put it. So I do have a Nude by Nature foundation that I like as well, and I must have got it out. Where did I put it? It's not right in front of me. Of course it is. So this is their Liquid Mineral Foundation. Now, it is in the colour Fair, because I'm fair, so I got that colour. So it's in a pump, but the pump's pretty wild. So, gotta kind of, okay, that went nicely. Sometimes it attacks my hand. So, like it squirts. Like I've had it all over my bathroom before, like it squirts. But I like it. So that's the colour it's come out. You know, we're going to buff that out. Then the good old Anoxia, just to add a bit more colour in there. So you can see that slight change of colour. And it's more of a neutrally undertone. Then we're going to put in the matte base one. Now, this has a pink undertone, but is also white as white. Nearly. So, a bit of a mixture here. Then we mix it on our hand. And we're going to apply some of it with a brush, and then we're going to blend it out. So in turn, we should get a sort of something similar to my current skin colour. We may need to add a bit more of the Noxia one, just to get a bit more beigeness happening, so not completely white. Let me just mix that. This is like, oh, that's 10 times better. Sometimes I just use the Anoxia one by itself. I did have a Nadio one, which is a luminosity one. Oh, yeah, that's full coverage too. Painting it on. I feel like I'm putting a face mask on. So this is what we're going with at the moment. And we like to. Now, I'm just going to buff that out. Sometimes mixing foundations is good, and then other times it can end badly. But if you've got kind of, you want that matte feel, I'll do it down my neck. You'll see my skin jiggle, because that's just what it does. I'm just going to pat that in towards the hairline as well. We will add colour back to this face. And I know I look really pale at the moment, but once I add some more colour in, I won't look as horrifyingly pale. Okie dokie. That's looking pretty good. Feels quite nice. So that's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Now, what I do next is I'm going to finish the contour and everything of my face. So, I'm going to use some contouring. We're going to use, I've lost my other brush, so we're just going to use the big fluffy brush. So, contouring, I'm just going to lightly dab into this shade because it's like the lightest one there. In the brown. Of course, one side wants to come out darker. And then we just use, we're going to mix a bit of them. Shaking that excess off. Like weight it into your hairline because I've got to find my jaw. And then we're just going to do a come out really quick. Didn't it? Go ahead. I'm just going to buff it out with this little brush. What have I done here? The contour is definitely there. So what we're going to do, we're going to buff that out with that. She looks 10 times better. You hope you do that and you forget a brush and you're like, so that bit's done. Now we're going to go into some highlight. And I always like to put my highlight on first because I just do things that way. So we're going to get rid of that brown off this brush. And we're going to choose kind of like a warm shade. So we're going into my Revolution cheek kit, which kind of has a blush and the brown and the gold and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to use this pink one with the gold in it as my blush today. we'll get this muted pink as well. This will all be muted out, by the way, so don't panic. So we're just going to go back into that darker pink. Feels better. And then we're going to go back into the lighter pink. I'm going to do some pink. And we're going to do some of that up here. Down. Trying to do that more glowy kind of look. I like to put some as the base of my lipstick to get that kind of glow through. So that's the highlighter done. Now we're going to take the same brush because I don't have enough of these floofy brushes apparently. And I'm going to Maybelline Matte Maker. And it's just in Classic Ivory. So that'll tone down everything. It'll set your foundation as well. And there goes the lid. Didn't want to stay there. This will all work out in the end. Just trying to... So, that's enough of that. Okay, hair, get out of my face. So then we're going to go into some eyeshadows. Now, I think we might go and do a... What ones have we got here? I'm working on getting some brighter palettes, but at the moment, some of my lids have broken on my palettes, which is just rude. So we might go into this palette and choose some shades out of here. So, just put a little bit of concealer on my eye. And we're just gonna make that like a primer. And we're going to use, where's my little doovie brush? This little doovie brush. Just to spread that out. Now, I tend to like wearing one eyeshadow, but today we're just gonna make it more complicated. We're gonna use a few. If I can see, this is my bad eye, so just working on this. That looks good. So we're going to use a packer brush. This is my big one, and we're going to go into, I think I like this yellow one. And everyone's probably going to freak out. So it's like a mustardy kind of shade. I'm just going to put that this way onto our crease, like so. want a rounded shape today. I'm going to do the same to this eye. Just might bring that up a bit. This is my more hooded eye, so we need to kind of accentuate. See that? See how this one's not as hooded and this one's more? I don't know, injury on this one, so that's why it's a bit droopier. So we're going a bit more like that today. Then we're going to go into a more base colour. So we're going to go into this one. And it's more of a brown colour. So it'll decide to come out. And that's going to go here. We're going to blend that out in a minute. This is just a packer at the moment. So we're going to get a bit more of that one. Kind of looks like a sunflower. Like it picks up the brown in this dress, so I suppose I like it. Then we're going to get my buffer brush. It looks over buffed at the moment. We're going to go into this a bit of like a coppery bronzy shade here. I'm just going to go over the top of the eyelid. And we're going to get a bit more of that one. And we just want to shimmer because we're going out in the day and I don't want to scare people. Sometimes people can be offended by makeup and I don't know why. There's literally, it's just, I don't know, it's just enhancing your features. I mean, I love dark lipstick and stuff, so and people are like, ugh. I'm like, well, bite me. I grew up with an auntie who loved dark lipstick, so here we are. So this is currently what we're going for. Now might get that smaller one. We might put a little bit of the yellow under the eye. I'm going to bring that like that. Under the eye a bit. See? Create that. And then we're going to do it on this side. That looks quite nice. Then I'm going to get, just deciding on what one. Might get this sparkly shade here. I'm going to put it in there. Then we're going to blend that to there. I'm going to do the same on the other eye. And that actually looks quite cute. And then I'm going to swap over my legs because my legs hurt. And we're going to get my favourite mascara, which is the e.l.f. Mascara. It's just a volumizing mascara. And it's quite I quite like it. It's not any fancy mascara. It's just an e.l.f. one, which have some great products. So we're going to I love how warmer shades like make eyes pop. I think it looks really cool. So now we've done that part, we're going to just press my eyelashes together. Little torture chamber. A little torture chamber. And then we will get onto the lip part because we love lips. So these are my billions of lipsticks in here, and lip. We might do Malibu. I think Australia's. I think the last one I did London, which is, it's a lighter pink. So this is Malibu. Australia's did like a range where they did, they're one of my favourite lip brands, along with NYX and, NYX and Australia's would have to be my two favourite lipstick brands. So I did, and they named them after cities, but they did it in a really cool way. So this is, and I'm going to say this is very bright. So if you don't really like, I like the London one, but I love bright pink. Bright pink and purple are my favorites. And their formulas are very creamy. Like, they last quite well. So I'm not mad at that. Just need that really little bit there, don't I? So that's cool. I think, do you reckon that's cool, that's cool, that's cool, I like it. We might do a bit of designer brand Precious Lip Metals as well, just in the center, because it's got a bit of a bronze look going. And we're done. I hope everyone enjoyed that. That's my video for today, and I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.